From CBS News Bay Area.
In San Francisco, I'm Brian Heck.
And I'm Andrea Nakano. Snow continues to pound the Sierra tonight, shutting down roadways and leaving people stranded near Tahoe. And this is a look at all of the snow in downtown Truckee. You can see large piles covering the sidewalks and some parked cars in the area.
It's Soda Springs right now. The roadway is completely covered in snow. Caltrans says that it hopes to reopen the interstate tomorrow.
Highway 50 is open for now, but this morning a snowslide temporarily shut it down near Echo Summit. Caltrans shared this video of some workers pulling a car out of the snow. Chain controls are in place, and one family from Orinda who took Highway 50 to South Lake Tahoe, well, they're telling people to just stay home.
It was just the whiteout conditions. There were times where my husband couldn't see and we had to stop.
I was horrified. I'm afraid we would just drive off the road like we were.
Well, it's time to bring in Darren Peck now. And Darren, I am glad that we are not trying that drive. It does look a little bit miserable out there.
How about something completely different? Look at us today in comparison. This is from the Mark Hopkins Hotel. Just about 20 minutes ago, caught a spectacular view of a rainbow, and you can watch in the time lapse. It kind of goes away. It's not all blue sky like that. You look out our windows there, you can see that it's still pretty cloudy. That's a live view from our roof, by the way, looking out over the bay. So we caught a brief glimmer of absolute fantastic. But I've got to bring you back in time now to demonstrate why the National Weather Service extended the blizzard warning. And before I show you the maps, let me just let you see and hear why they had to do that. This is from Palisades. It gets pretty dramatic as you watch this. These are probably 70-mile-an-hour winds, and that's what this is the KT chairlift, and they just shared this earlier today. By the way, Palisades was one of the places higher up than this on one of the ridgetops, which reported 190-mile-an-hour wind gust from one of their automated sensors on Friday. So some of the strongest. The record in California, by the way, is 199. That is verified. We don't know if 190 there was, but that's today at Palisades. Let's go back to the weather computer. If we use the visualization to see how the Weather Prediction Center is messaging where the areas of greatest concern are in the Sierra. This map's not showing us snow. It's not showing us wind. It's showing us a combination of all things that this storm has to throw and where it falls on the Winter Storm Severity Index. This is today. In red, we are at major, which is hazardous driving. But what I want you to see is tomorrow, because tomorrow it gets better. We're not done tomorrow, but if you look at the Monday forecast for the Winter Storm Severity Index, we're now looking at more minor. There's a little orange on there, moderate for I-80, but things are about to start improving. And I'm going to show you how this storm finally gives us a break when we get together in the complete forecast. In the meantime, the blizzard warning still goes till midnight, which was extended, and there is now a winter storm warning, which goes until Wednesday because of the next storm. Now, nowhere near as intense as this one, but there's another one coming. I'll show you what that looks like in just a bit. For now, Brian, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Darren. Storm is also leaving people in the dark up on the mountain. More than 100 customers without power in Donner Lake, and you can imagine what that's like with all the snow and the cold weather. Here's a look at some of the damage. Power poles are down up there. The extreme weather also took down some trees. Crews say they are working to clear the area, but it's going to take a while.
And it's not a snowslide, but some downed trees shut down Foothill Road in Pleasanton early this morning. This is south of Castlewood Drive. The damage blocked both directions of the roadway about 7 o'clock this morning. Throughout the storm, be sure to stay with us for the latest updates. You can head over to KPIX.com or download the free CBS News app. In other news tonight, the high cost of living is presenting problems for many in the Golden State. But for farm workers, it may be reaching a tipping point. The deadly Half Moon Bay shootings revealed the living conditions of farm workers who work in our communities and raised awareness. Last June, Governor Gavin Newsom awarded $5 million to San Mateo County to buy homes for survivors of the shooting.
Official Matt Chapman is a San Francisco Giant. Contract finalized this morning. 3 years, $54 million. But Chapman can opt out after each of the first 2 seasons. How about Cy Young winner Blake Snell? Still remains unsigned, and the Giants seem to have need a starting rotation piece. Farhan Zaidi said, quote, the offseason's really over as far as we're concerned. We're more in-season mode. Now, he either means that or he's just continuing this staring contest with Snell's agent, Scott Boras, and we're going to see who's going to blink first. We're still a few weeks away from filling out March Madness brackets, but the CIF basketball postseason tournament is nearing an end, and the Riordan boys basketball team still has their name penciled in thanks to a star-studded roster. They may just be high schoolers, but the Riordan boys basketball team doesn't play like it.
It's unexpected for a regular high school team.
Junior Josier Rincher is referring to the amount of talent their Crusaders employ, something college coaches have clearly noticed.
They've always said you're right up there, like you're at the top, either 1A, 1B, 1C.
Head coach Joey Curtin says they have 7 players who have either committed to D1 programs or have offers. One of them is St. Mary's commit Zion Sinsley, who returned to Riordan from prolific prep for his senior year.
I was here my freshman year, and it was an amazing experience. Our team, my freshman year, went pretty far. Had a lot of good talent that year, and I want to come back, to the Riordan family, and also just be able to play high school basketball again.
Stacked is an understatement for their talent. One star is sophomore Andrew Hillman, who's from Cameroon. Hillman is still getting accustomed to America, but he already has 7 D1 offers.
My favorite part is maybe the school and In-N-Out, maybe, yeah.
In-N-Out?
In-N-Out, yeah.
What's your order at In-N-Out?
Every time, double, animal fries and a shake.
Riordan hasn't won a state title since 2002. Junior John Tofey Jr. knows a thing or two about that. His dad played for the team.
Being another Tofey at Riordan just means a lot, and also putting up another state championship up on the walls just means a lot.
There are no prima donnas on this team, despite the college pedigree. They know this opportunity is rare.
Every kid's kind of dream in high school, to win a state championship, and kind of make history. So, we haven't won it since 2002, so, it'd be a big-time win for us and a big-time moment.
Riordan got a big win on Saturday night, but how about that? 7 different players who have Division I offers or who have already committed. That's just unheard of at that level of high school. So talented, and I would bet that we're going to see a couple of these guys in the league.
Immediate ceasefire.
Now it's 6:30 with 30,000 Palestinians now dead. Vice President Kamala Harris is calling for an immediate ceasefire in Gaza. U.S. officials say a deal is expected this week that would lead to a temporary ceasefire in Gaza.
And as Christian Benavides reports, Israel is still dealing with backlash from Thursday's attack in Gaza City, where Palestinians were killed trying to get food from a humanitarian aid convoy.
On Sunday, Israel's military claimed it carried out an operation killing more than 100 Hamas militants inside Gaza. It comes as a deal between Israel and Hamas could soon come to fruition. A temporary ceasefire in Gaza in exchange for hostages held by Hamas. The deal would also allow for more humanitarian aid into the besieged territory.
That is going to resolve this issue. It's going to open up the aid corridors. Certainly, I think in any conflict, both sides need to be held accountable.
Israel now says it has conducted an initial review of last week's incident in Gaza City, where at least 115 Palestinians were killed and hundreds more wounded as they gathered for one of the first food aid deliveries to the area in months. This Israeli spokesperson claims shots were fired by IDF soldiers in self-defense.
The majority of Palestinians were killed or injured as a result of the stampede. Several looters approached our forces and posed an immediate threat to them.
Thursday's incident caused international outrage and led the U.S. to airdrop bundles of aid into the territory. Not nearly enough in a place where a quarter of the population faces starvation. Speaking on Sunday in Alabama, Vice President Kamala Harris condemned the Thursday incident in Gaza City and made it clear that the administration is pushing to reach a solution.
There must be an immediate ceasefire for at least the next 6 weeks, which is what is currently on the table.
Harris is set to meet with Israeli War Cabinet member Benny Gantz in Washington.
Here in the Bay Area, thousands of marchers took the streets of San Francisco for a unity march against anti-Semitism. Organizers say it's a response to the escalating hostility against the Jewish community. The march started at Embarcadero Plaza and made its way down to Market Street, concluding at Civic Center, where the rally continued. And here was the scene at yesterday's pro-Palestinian march. People gathered at the same location on San Francisco city streets. Marchers called for a ceasefire in Gaza and demanded action from President Biden to end the war in Gaza.
Police today found President Biden trailing former President Trump as the two seem destined for a rematch in November. South Bay Congressman Rokana was on Face the Nation today, and he said if the president wants to rally young voters, he needs to push back much harder against the Israeli government and end the war there as soon as possible.
I don't think in the head-to-head polling, this is the issue that is showing up. But I'll tell you, this is an issue for activists. This is an issue for organizers. This is an issue for young folks. And this is going to be a turnout election. And right now, they want a new moral direction for our nation and for what's going on.
The Supreme Court, by the way, could rule as early as tomorrow on whether former President Trump's name can be kept off ballots in some states. You might remember Colorado and Maine currently have barred Trump from the ballot, and they are holding primaries on Tuesday. The states ruled that Trump is not eligible to be on primary or general election ballots because of a clause in the Constitution barring someone who engages in insurrection to run for office.
And we're just 2 days away from the California primary. The highest profile contest here is the race to become California's next U.S. Senator. And Republican Steve Garvey appears to be gaining some momentum. That's according to the latest poll from UC Berkeley. It shows Garvey with 27% support and Congressman Adam Schiff at 25%. That is well within the margin of error. Now, Representatives Katie Porter and Barbara Lee round out the top four. The top two candidates, regardless of party, advance to November.
There is only one statewide measure on the primary ballot, Proposition 1, the $6.3 billion bond measure, part of Governor Newsom's plan to create drug and mental health treatment beds.
One is about breaking through that paradigm. There's two components of this. You got the bond, the $6.4 billion bond, 6.38, that provides for 11,150 new units, treatment slots, units, actual housing, and 26,700 slots for outpatient treatment.
Prop 1 would massively overhaul how the state spends billions in the battle to end the homeless crisis. Critics say that it diverts billions away from already effective mental health services.
They're talking about housing and getting people housing, but the bulk of what's going in is going to be to build facilities to warehouse them, hospital beds. Hospital beds are not homes.
If Proposition 1 passes, it would make major changes to California's Mental Health Services Act. That was passed in 2004. It expanded and modified county mental health systems. The Stanford Triathlon took place today. What is a triathlon? We're about to find out. Happened today in Redwood City. It's one of the most competitive collegiate triathlons. Let's make up our mind. In Northern California.
Well, it's the Stanford tree, right? So the race started with a 600-meter swim, then a 20K bike ride, and a 5K run. We spoke to the triathlon's fifth-place finisher who says things aren't as easy as they once were.
I'm also an elderly man now, competing against all these youngsters. Honestly, yeah, I mean, I'm just happy to be out here, but yeah, the fifth place is nice too.
The annual event, the primary fundraiser for the Stanford Triathlon team. For now, 60 Minutes is next, and we'll see you back here at 11.
Yeah, and until then, you can see us streaming on CBS News Bay Area. Good night.